day yourself and denounce yourself of what you think you are culturally, religiously? Can you do that? Can you say, if you say you're Christian, can you say that I'm not a Christian anymore? Because if you say that, there are things in this book, in the Christian book, that tells you that you blaspheme. It frightens you to death. You can't say it. Other things will come. People will mock you. Your fellow peers will mock you and say you are a backslider. There are things that you fear that threatens you, put you into that state of not being able to confidently do the right or make the right choices, even if you discover things that should give you the upper hand to say no, or I'm not this. You can't. Can you say I'm not a Muslim anymore? How can you? You can't. You're scared. You can say it's my background, but I'm not. Can you say that? Am I trying to advocate that people should move from their religion? I'm advocating. I'm advocating whatever it is that is necessary to be advocated. And if that can work and give me the sense of peace, the sense of living and not thinking that I have an enemy out there, then yes, that is what I have to do. You can't live in a family and having a divisive family where others are Islams, others are Christians, others are Buddhists, whatever it is. It's even terrible. If we want to call ourselves and have a peaceful life and live with doors open, at night, at day, whichever way, no fear of anything, not being aware that something is going to hit you in the back, that not knowing, or not holding guns around to protect ourselves, or whichever way, then we have to go along this line. We need to be able to denounce the things that gives us the awareness, the things that breathes into us that information to sort of characterize ourselves, begin to look down upon each other, or begin to, consider the other as being evil or enemy and all those things. Where we're learning it from, we have to be able to sort of denounce these things. It won't be easy, but it's the process. It's a process that can be done. It's the main thing that should be considered. That is what this is all about. If you can do that, fine, so be it. But don't count it that you don't sort of count yourself to be in a situation where you can really resolve your life, because inside you is the anger, is the violence, and anytime those things are ready to sort of erupt, if you give room, they will erupt, and you cannot look back. At the end of the day, you need to do something about it. I need to do something about it. I have done I keep doing it. But even though I have done it, it doesn't mean that I should just jump into life and, think that all is well. And I'm going to sort of embrace somebody who doesn't want to embrace me. You don't do that. You can't just step out there in the world and shake somebody who doesn't want to shake you. And he doesn't want to shake you. You can clearly see why he doesn't want to shake you. So this is what it is about. If he heard me and he agrees, and I meet such a person, naturally, it won't be a difficult thing to shake hands. It won't be even necessary to shake hands. And so the whole idea is to be able to reach out and say to you that, hey, you brother out there or sister out there, this is what you need to understand. And whatever it is that you're holding on to, whatever it is that holds you back, you need to undo it. You need to look back. You need to refocus. You need to think again and ask yourself, I believe in God or I don't believe in God. Okay, so what do I have to do? What you have to do is to look into yourself, whichever way, what is it that makes you believe, and those those claims that you are making, are they legitimate? Are they really, really necessary for you to make the claim? Are they true? Are they facts? Is there any fact to it? If they are not, you don't need to force it or pretend it. Just be as honest as you can be. I won't go anywhere and say that, okay, I do claim that I believe in the existence of God. I don't hide it. I say that. I've explained why I make that claim. But not by the book, not by the Bible, not by Islam, not by anything. By the common sense, which is simple approach. I then stand on that grounds and say, yes, I believe in the existence of God, that somehow I belong to that. God is the source of life, not a spirit God. He may be spirit because I don't see him. But he also may not be spirit, as we have claimed that he's a spirit. It is spirits that came to tell us that God is spirit. How can we believe that? What if God is not spirit? Because you are a physical human being, the things you see are physical. Why should you think that God is spirit? For all you know, he's not even spirit. He's a real person there. You understand? That can also be possible. You just don't know where he is. You know? You can probably view him and see him, but you don't know, have an idea of that. So I'm not going to spend my life and say that I don't belong to something. And I choose to belong to something because I have to belong to something. If I don't belong to something, then how did I come in the first place? Where have I come from? Didn't I belong to the parents of a man and a woman as parents before I sort of regarded myself as part of the human race? Of course. In the same grounds, the humans came from somewhere. So you don't spend your life thinking that there is no God. You didn't come from anywhere. You can spend thinking that way only for the fact that he, the very source, has not manifested nor revealed himself. That I agree with you. I agree with you in the fullest sense. But you don't say it for the fun of it that, no, we don't. It makes you look stupid. If you want to look stupid, that's up to you. That's really makes you look foolish. It's entirely up to you. You know, it's like you saying I don't have a father or I don't have a mother. That's entirely up to you. You can do that because your father and mother probably have neglected you all their life. Which is this is how it happens. You know, that's how people, the view of atheists, that's some of them. That's how it happens. He has neglected you and you are hungry and you are saying there is no father. But deep down you know that science and everything proves to you that you do have a father and mother. You just don't see them. And since you don't see them, you say, I don't have any father and I don't have mother. That's why you are saying that you don't have a father and mother, but you do belong to something. Okay, so it is understandable for atheists to be angry or sort of stay in the state of ignorance and say, no, there is no God. It's understandable. It's good. It's a good approach. Even deep down, those I and others who will believe or know in the knowledge that there is a God, we are in so many ways in the same level of the atheist, because deep down we claim the fathership, we claim belonging to something. But wherever it is doesn't care to sort of make it more clear or give us that very, desire that we are sort of desiring for. The very things that we are asking or we are sort of giving, that kind of respect to and glorifying. He's not letting that glorification manifest into something that we really have hoped for or hope to be. So in so many ways, there are doubts in every person who believes or sort of claim to know. I have my doubts, even though I'm saying I know. I live with doubt. There is no chances that the next day that I'm going to work out. It might be a surprise and a good surprise if I'm able to see God tomorrow or today. But there is no hope inside my head that I'm going to see him today or tomorrow. I'm just saying that I know, but I haven't got any understanding of that, and I hope to say that he is there tomorrow or today, or I'll see him that day or that time. No, there is nothing of that sort. But the atheists have been very bold and say that, hey, there is nothing out there. They are not really right, and both of us, we live life with this inside our head. I think they are not right. They think I'm not right. But at the end of the day, in my case, I stand for them because whatever view the atheists have is a challenge. It's more a stronger challenge to bring out whatever is there that I have believed, that I have knowledge of. I have knowledge of God being there. But I think that if they insist and keep saying that there is nothing there, it's a challenge.